Here we go again. For fair use, educational purposes. We got another one of these crazy ass. You motherfucker! That's right, motherfucker! Hey, look at this. We got another crazy ass skinhead with some hair on his head. One of these Nazis, one of them Confederate flags flying around in his room. And he gonna come out here and think he back in 1876 and just treat every black person he see like they still on a goddamn plantation and just talk to them like they got their tail between their legs. Now, is this right or is this wrong? I'm asking everybody, even police. Look at what this man doing. If you was a policeman and a man walked up and did this to your girlfriend or your wife, what would you do? So this ain't a racial thing. This is like, what would you do if we don't got no rights to defend ourselves from these J-Cats out here? Look at this. This the second J-Cat that I done showed y'all on this damn TV set. These fucking redneck Confederate flag flying motherfuckers who think they still in slavery days. Treating people like they was fucking slaves.
There was a video out of Orlando, and you know we always seeing some crazy videos coming out.
We lucky he didn't have a gun and was talking that stand your ground shit, cause he looked like one of them, don't he? But your brother came and he had his gun already ready. He said, okay, you stand your shit and I'm gonna stand mine too, motherfucker. Well, I ain't walking up on none of you crazy ass white boys, cause you motherfuckers is all crazy.
Florida, well, this was in a Walmart parking lot. You had a woman, she had a child driving, and some reason this guy is going to get out of the car. He's pissed off, he's upset, so he's going to run up and approach a pregnant woman, which is the mom, and he's like he was going to hit this woman the way he was being extremely aggressive. And we know, we've seen many of these videos how they would go and just stab black women, punch black women because they feel they have no one to look out for them. But I want you to go ahead and watch this particular video.
Now, if this would have been a Chinese lady, what would have happened? Nigga, they would have had a march in the middle of the street. They'd have passed a law against white folks if people that did this to a Chinese lady. They would have passed a law. Nigga, we still ain't got the anti-lynching law passed, and the Chinese people got the fucking hate crime bill passed. Now what the hell's going on?
You heard what the fuck I said? You need to back the fuck up. That's a woman. And you was a motherfucking man. Now what you gonna do? Go the fuck off. Go the fuck off. Go the fuck off. Put that gun away. Fuck you. Put that gun away. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm wearing. You just threatened me, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Where they getting all these crazy ass white folks from?
I don't give a fuck who you call.
Is he an immigrant?
You know who you call? Call the cops. Call the cops. Yes,
and I'm gonna record water because I'm here for it.
That's right. I'm a pregnant woman. You got a ball in your face. We got this lady filming.
Just walk away.
He's got a gun now.
See,
I've been recording every second, sir, since you got out of the car.
I thought he was a white boy.
Get the fuck one out of here.
Half and half or something.
Yes, I am.
You were about to hit a pregnant woman. I have it here on camera.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. I said, you want that gun? I will break your motherfucking face. What? That's what I said.
Ooh.
That's what I said. Put your hands off. Go ahead. Put your hands off. Put your hands off. You got a gun. What? That's right. No, what? You jumping on a pregnant woman. A gun at somebody is legal. I ain't been pointing at nobody. You're a lying motherfucker. I got it on real. Go ahead.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
motherfucker.
That's what I said.
Ooh.
That's
Let
what I
me get
said.
my
Put your
shit.
hands off. Go ahead.
Damn.
Hands off. Put your hands off. Got a gun. What? That's right. So what? You jumped on a pregnant woman. A gun at somebody is legal. I ain't been pointing at nobody. You a lying motherfucker. I got it on real. Go ahead. You motherfucker. That's right. You motherfucker.
Pull out your gun, nigga. So pull out your gun. I got mine too. So if your bitch ass start talking that stand your ground bullshit, let's go.
What's wrong with you?
What?
What?
He
You
got
little
a
bitch.
attack that his ass could not catch.
Let's see him. Go out. Go out.
Child, let me go. I'm calling the cops right now.
What back here?
Get the fuck back here. How is he under arrest? You see that shit?
You hit him first. Look at his bad eye.
It should be fucked up. I hope it's
You
black.
hit him first. I'm about to leave ground beef and McCart and stuff. Trying to be defending this pregnant lady. I've been recording since he got out of the car. Since he got out of the car. Well, they love to call the police, but this white man about to jump on this damn pregnant girl.
Fuck the police. I want to know what would the police do if that was their daughter or their mama or their sister. That's what I want to know.
Hell no. She better than me because my pregnant ass would have fuck out his old ass.
Now, I want you to pay attention to a few things that I saw in this video. Now, she was going back and forth with this crazy guy, obviously. But when he started approaching her to the point that she thought that this guy was going to strike her, you notice that she started looking around real quick. It's because it don't matter how much a woman thinks she's tough at times. I'm not saying this woman thinks she's tough, no. But sometimes we have women in our community that think they're extremely tough, but when they get caught in a situation, a woman always come out of them. So she was looking around, and this brother saw what was going on. He came in.
That white boy
Now,
was crazy.
did you notice how her attitude completely changed when
He was
the
ready
brother
to go
came over and he started standing up for her? See, it's important to have the black male covering, to have the black men to make sure to protect all the sisters, all the children. Now, I looked at this video a few times, and I noticed that brother's married. And he didn't go over there and say, hey, my wife, I ain't worried about it. No, he understood that, wait a minute, this is a sister in our community. We have this crazy guy. I don't know where he's on. We've seen all kind of videos where you have white supremacists stabbing black women in the neck, beating black women, do all kind of things to black women. So we don't know what this guy is on. So he had to come in. It doesn't matter at all, and I'm going to repeat this again. This guy did not care that he had a wife or whatever. If you don't have a wife, or we're going to talk about the state marriage police, it don't matter what woman you're with, it is still your job to protect the sisters in the community. You cannot allow people like this guy who think they can just do whatever they want to do to black women and black children. Because this is the thing. If they can do whatever they want to the women and children in our community, that is a testament on who we are as men.
Odds are you deserve to cash in at Cash Creek Casino Resort to get the royal treatment or let off some steam. To stay on course or go.
Because you notice that the white man, anytime his white woman sheds some tears, he jumping up and acting like he losing his mind because she shedding some tears. And she knows that. That's why she used that all the time to manipulate and get her way with him. Do you notice that a lot of times these white supremacists, and I'm not saying this guy is one because I didn't hear him use any kind of racial slurs this time. I don't know if he is or not. I'm not saying he is. But did you notice that guys like him don't run up on Hispanic women like that, or Asian women like
Chinese
that, or
women, that's
Arab
what I'm
women like
saying.
that. You know, they don't run up on none of these other groups' women.
That's what I said.
Why? Because maybe they feel the men is going to step in. And we, as black men, got to get
They
out of
would've
this
took his ass to jail
individualism
if that would've been a
mentality.
white lady or a
We have to be
Chinese
more
lady.
so on a group mentality. We have to protect the group at all times. And the covering of men is something that all women, no matter what group, must have. And this sister, I like how she fell back. She let the brother take control. She was recording. She just said what she had to say, but she didn't interject. She didn't do anything. She understood, hey, this brother's stepping in to protect me, so let me go ahead on and just fall back and let this brother do what he's doing. Now, when the brother pulled out the gun, right, he had a right to. He's in Florida.
You ain't
Standing
lying.
ground state, right?
Because
He
you
was standing
didn't
his
know
ground.
what that crazy nut had or what he was going to do. They done shot so many of us that he had to fuck that.
That moment. Now, he didn't point the gun at him. Now, of course, we had to edit the part where they swinging, but if that would have been the other way around, and if that would have been a black man approaching a pregnant white woman and doing the exact same thing,
He would
and
have
a
been
white
dead.
man came
He
up,
would have been
and the
dead.
same black man punched him in the stomach, because that's
He
what the white
would
man
have
did to the brother. He
been
punched him in the stomach.
Stand
the
your
brother punched the
ground,
dude
law.
in the face. He's crying, holy hell. You know good and well the white man would have shot his gun, because
Yeah.
you know how they are. They don't want to trade a fist with you, because 9 times out of 10, from at least what I see, they don't really go back and forth very well with black men on the physical level. Boxing, it just is what it is. I just don't see it that much. I'm not saying a few can't fight, but just 9 times out of 10, most of them just can't fight. I call it what it is. Get mad if you want. That's why they always want a gun. That's why. Because if you fight a black man 9 times out of 10, we're talking about these weak ones, but a real black man like you see in that video, you will have a problem. So, it would have been the other way around. That brother been shot dead. And then he would say, stand your ground. And he probably would have got away with it, actually.
Got away with
But
it.
black men, we understand that, hey,
Chinese too.
if you punch us, we can punch you back. There's no reason to kill anybody.
Especially a Mexican.
But this guy was freaking out.
He
that he
shot
had a
that
gun.
white boy.
But he had a legal right to carry, because most black men not going to pull out no gun on you like that, especially an older cat like that, unless he got his stuff to carry. The thing is, that's what we saw in the video, the protection of this sister from that brother. They put out a propaganda that brothers won't do that. Well,
No, God sent that man. God sent that man because he seen that J-Cat motherfucking Ku Klux Klansman. He was way out of control. He had to step in.
glad this video came out, because that is a lie. There are many brothers that do that if they see something going on. Now, of course, we've seen many videos of a lot of young black men that will see something like this going on and just record and say, ah, world star, ooh, but a lot of these young black men wasn't raised with any kind of father around. They wasn't taught to protect the family and protect the women. They weren't taught that. They were raised with mothers, and mothers are not going to really teach their sons that. Maybe they could, but it doesn't come across the same way as it would come across from a father to teach that boy how to be a man. And this brother obviously was raised right. He had some sort of either his father or some sort of influence around him enough to know that you must protect the sisters in our community. It is our responsibility as black men to do so. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to jump into any situation. Assess it, because you could jump into a frying pan and get yourself in something that you didn't know what was fully going on. But just assess it, use your better judgment, but make sure you don't allow things like this to go on, because the moment that brother stepped in, he started looking and he started backing off. He didn't expect that brother to step in like that. And this is what we definitely need to see more of. If we wanted to protect our community, we must always protect the women. We must protect the children. It's just that simple. Every other group do it. We must do that as well. These, little black, and I say not men, but males, that think it's okay to sit there and allow. And I've seen videos where you have white dudes just punching black women and black dudes sitting there watching and recording and laughing. Those sort of dudes in our community, they ain't worth the air they breathe. And that's why we don't get nowhere sometimes, because them little dudes right there, they're not worth nothing. We need real black men like this brother in the video to step up, to protect the kids, to protect the women, because you have these white supremacist terrorists running around that's out there trying to do coordinated hits on soft targets, and black men are gonna have to be there to thwart that. That's why I try to approach them, because they're cowards. They're not gonna approach a black man like that unless it's something from behind. They're cowards. This is why they fight for guns so much. This is why they would fight another civil war in this country over a gun if they want to take their guns from them, because they know without a gun they are nothing. And I don't care. They get mad when I say that, but they prove me right every time. Because anytime I see these videos with physical confrontation, a brother either punches them or knock them out. That's why they need their gun. It's just that simple. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular video. It's great to see brothers stepping in. This is what many brothers are actually doing out here. It just doesn't get publicized. And, the ones who aren't men, those are publicized a little bit more. But, brothers are stepping up every day. And I'm glad this particular sister not only was protected, but she knew to fall back and let that man take the lead. And this is what we talk about in the community. The brothers like this take the lead, everything go better.
For me, Dropbox is a seamless way of ensuring that I have access
a soul
to
gameplay.
across.
In this clip, y'all, we got an immigrant from India who don't know a damn thing about black folks. And I don't even know what the fuck he's doing in the school system. And we got a disgruntled, old, overweight white woman who mad at everybody that's skinnier than her. Arguing over them not taking care and protecting the kids when they getting on these school buses. And y'all see.
It's for themselves.
Can I explain to you, sir? Can I just talk to you?
Hell no.
What we do is, they have a big screen in their room, and when that bus comes up, we have adults off in the hallway here that
So
help.
if y'all got adults all through the hallway, how did it happen for the third time?
Okay.
Not the first. The first time I was calm. I was understanding because I understood it could happen. The second time I was mad, but I let it go. The third time, my son called me from the bus, crying,
yelling,
screaming, talking about he don't know where his sister is. I'm supposed to be at work, which is an hour away from where we live here in Snellville. Now imagine if I went to work. My 5-year-old daughter would be here, stuck.
Miss Curry left early today. We did have the parapro in the room. I don't know what happened, but I can try to get Miss Field.
Bitch, I know what happened. You was probably took a break and was eating a fucking bologna sandwich and shit, and wasn't doing your job. You should have been you should have had a motherfucking been on a diet.
Trying to figure out what happened.
Unacceptable.
That's what happened. You should have been on a diet instead of
My
eating a
son
bologna
told them to
sandwich.
stop, but he said, "Don't pull off. I cannot leave without my sister." And they told him to leave anyway. My son was on the bus screaming and crying, and y'all still told the bus to pull off. Whoever it was, there was a teacher who told him to pull off.
That's
They
transportation.
should have left. They just should have let my son get off the bus and find his
and I
sister,
agree with
because
that.
that's what we told him.
Why is this guy got his hand on his hips like he the police or something? Nigga, I ain't your motherfucking student. You ain't, even if you is the principal, motherfucker, I ain't your motherfucking, I ain't under arrest. Motherfucker, what the fuck is you looking at me like you the fucking police and I'm wrong, everything I say. I'm here because I'm trying to make a point and get something, make a compromise. And you looking at me like y'all ain't gonna compromise, like I'm wrong.
Him to do. They didn't allow him to get off the bus.
That's transportation. That's a separate.
It was a teacher that told him.
Y'all allow these
Look at this
buses to come
motherfucker
pick
from
these kids
India,
up there for
Turkey,
your responsibility.
somewhere.
No, sir. When
You're
they get
responsible.
on the
Damn, show ain't
bus,
American.
they decide if they can
No,
keep 'em or
I
not.
release my child to get on your bus to come to your school. Until my child makes it home through my door, you're responsible for my child, not me. You are. Until my child reaches
Look at
back down, until my child reaches back down where I live, you're responsible for my child getting home. No,
No, we
I don't care.
can't
Y'all didn't
fuck you.
care nothing about my kid when she was missing for 3 times. This is the 3rd time. And you want to talk to me about somebody else's kid and you ain't care about mine? Don't ask me to be calm. Don't patronize me. Don't chastise me. Don't do it. And you doing it now?
That's what I just said. Motherfucker, I'm not one of the students. I'm a parent. You idiot. Give a fuck why you looking at me like the fucking you the police or something?
No, so
You ain't gonna battle me.
stop. Because it's the third time. I don't care about nobody else's kid out there. And you know what? They need to hear this so they understand what y'all trying to cover up. That y'all losing people's kids.
What's going on?
What you can hear what's going on. You want to know what's going on? Step your ass in here.
Sorry.
That's what you can do.